and welcome to the Storybox Project for our summer theme. The first activity that we're going to do is some really simple, gentle, summer themed stretches. So what we're going to do is we're going to think of a series of movements taking inspiration from that theme, and then we're going to do them together to warm our bodies up. Maybe put some music to it as well. So the first thing that we need to do, we need to think of maybe 5 or 6 different stretches that really make us think about that theme or things that we feel are inspired by that theme. So the important thing to say as well is that when I do the movements, it doesn't matter if you're not able to do them exactly the same way as I am. Just do them in whichever way feels comfortable for you. So the first movement that I think is a nice one for the summer is a fan. So we're just going to do a gentle movement as though you're fanning around your face, and then maybe try with the other hand as well. So that's our first one, the fan. And then another one that I can think of is maybe dipping your feet in some water, nice cool water, and cooling yourself down. So you can't see my feet here, but I'm just going to put them out in front of me and give them a bit of a wiggle. So I've got my fan, which is going round and in the other direction, and I've got my feet in the water. So after my fan and my feet, I think I'm going to try and do a movement for having a cool drink, maybe having something refreshing to drink. So I'm going to do that with one hand, like this, and with the other hand, like that. So that's my drink. I've got my fan, which I can do with both hands. I've got my feet down in the water. Now I've got my drink. So for the third one, I'm going to suggest that we do a movement, maybe putting a sun hat on or something like that. So if we reach out and pick the hat up and then put it down onto our head. So reach out and pick the hat up and put it down onto our head. So that makes 4 movements. The fan, which goes around like this. The feet down in the water. The drink with both hands. And then the hat, which goes up and down onto our head. And then the final one that I'm going to add is putting on sun cream. So the way this works, you could stretch your hand out and put the cream up to your shoulder, and then with the other side, the cream up to your shoulder and then down over your face. So that's all of our movements, 5 different movements. So I'm going to try them all through in a sequence now, just to see if we can remember them. So the fan, which I'm going to do with both hands. And then I'm going to do the feet, which I've got in the water. The drink with both hands. The hat, which I'm putting on. I'm going to do twice, which I'm putting on like this, and then the sun cream, putting my arm out and up to my shoulder, and the other side and up to my shoulder, and then down onto my face. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to put on a piece of music and we're going to go through those movements. I'm going to do them once at that size, just normally, and then we're going to do them again, try and make them as big as possible. And as I said before, the thing to really remember is that you only need to do the movements in the way that feels comfortable for you. So off we go, let's give it a go. So the first movement is fanning around, which I'm going to do once, and I'm going to do twice with my other hand. Give it a go. And then paddling our feet in the water Give them a good stretch out in front of you. Taking a drink with your right hand, and then with your other hand, with your right, with your other. Putting your hat on, so lifting it towards you and pulling it down, and lifting it towards you, pulling it down, and finally your sun cream. Hand out and up, out and up and down, and out and up and out and up and down. So one more time, as big as we can, and fan, and fan, and then feet in the water, giving them a really big stretch. Drink, 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 drink. Cream, stretching out as far as you can. Cream, stretching out as far as you can. Down onto your head. And again, as far as you can. As far as you can. And down onto your head. And if you just finish by giving yourself a shake, and rolling your shoulders. And that's it. That's our first summer themed activity. I hope you're feeling a bit warmer and just feeling a little bit more relaxed now after doing that. Thank you for taking part. If you want to access more Storybox activities, you can either carry on watching and you'll come to another summer themed activity, or if you look in the description below, you'll find a link to other activities that you can try yourself at home. And finally, if you press the button below, you can subscribe to our channel, and that means you will get an update every time we upload something new. Thank you.